just say hello to all the parents for me.
Hello.
Just a quick reminder, first of all, welcome, really excited, the children really excited, and I hope you are too. It's our first time we've done an assembly with parents, apart from year 11 to Lily, so it's quite exciting. Just a few sort of general housekeeping. If there's a fire alarm, parents could go out of the exit there. We'll deal with the children, so you just make your way out to the playground, which is straight through those doors and outside. We're videoing this, so we will then put the video out and then you can take screenshots of the video, so no photos please, thank you. And I'll just check on all our classes. Right, do we have Stuart?
Yeah.
So welcome Stuart. Do we have Keller?
Yeah.
Welcome Keller. Do we have Wojciech?
Yeah.
Welcome Wojciech. Do we have Tajiri?
Yeah.
Welcome Tajiri. And do we have Oliver?
Yeah.
Welcome Oliver with your lovely shields. Okay, so we're ready to start our assembly. So we're going to start with, are we videoing? We're videoing. Have we started the video? Oh, lovely. Sorry. Excuse me, sorry. Right, so we're going to start with Keller. So as you know, we have been learning all about Roman emperors and empires. So we focused on the Romans, but we've talked a little bit about the Greeks as well to compare Romans and Greeks. But today we're talking about the Romans and all the things we're celebrating from our learning this half term. And we have our very own young Roman here in his toga. And I'll let you know when we're going to speak. Okay? So do you want to go back and sit down there? Thank you. Okay, so Keller started and wanted to show you all about their mosaics. So they made their mosaics for our class name. So can I have numbers 1, 2 and 3 up, please? And not standing in front of the light, so just to the side here. Okay, so Katie, do you want to start?
Mosaics are made of tiny bits of multicoloured stone called tesserae.
Rich people would have more detail and bigger mosaics.
So Kira said about the mosaics made of tiny bits, and she said that word really beautifully. She said they were called tesserae. And Jack had said that the rich people had great big mosaics and they were much more detailed. Can we have Zechariah and what your number 4, 5 and 6, please?
Mosaics were used to decorate the floor and the walls. Roman walls were often decorated with mosaic pictures or carvings in the stone.
The ancient Romans used their mosaics to show their life was like. This is how we have learned about the Romans.
So we have pictures there of where they're like collecting food and having drinks and some of the foods they collected, like the fishing as well. So we learnt that through the mosaics.
Some mosaics show animals like leopards, chickens, dolphins, fish and flamingos.
Flamingos, we had a laugh with that word, we kept getting it wrong. So we were quite surprised that they ate flamingos too, so that's quite interesting. Can we?
This is a mosaic dark, which seems to be quite popular.
And this is Harry's own version of the mosaic dark, which he finished colouring last night, so thank you, Harry. Ethan, and what number are you? Number 8, 9 and 10. Yeah.
Some mosaics showed the Romans banqueting, eating bread, fish, grapes, and drinking wine.
Albert?
Mosaics also showed the Romans wearing togas. These are white clothes wrapped around the person.
And this is Albie's own drawing of a man in a toga, and he's put a mosaic floor on there on his picture too, and also holding pottery and drinking possibly some water or even wine. Oh, and we have our very own model, like I said before, Harrison is modelling. Thank you. Kira, please, and Katie again.
Mosaics also showed chariot fighting.
Keller have enjoyed sharing that art of mosaics with you. Thank you.
And if you want to have a little closer look later, you can have a look at the board where some children have displayed their work. Okay, well done, Keller, thank you. So next we're on to our lovely Oliver, and they're going to show us their shields. Oliver, would you like to come up? Keller, if you just want to have a little stand on the side, Harry, you're okay to stay seated. You can stay if you want to. Albie, you can stay with Harry. Polly? Oh, they're fine. Okay, Harry, you're okay to stay.
Carlisle class. Alpha class. Romans. Romans shields.
They're just showing you the Roman shield formation to help protect themselves.
Roman soldiers would put pictures of elephants on their shield to show how powerful they were.
We will put pictures for royals to show that we have been learning about Roman soldiers. We, others, would put pictures of wild force see show that they will never give up. I try. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening.
Well, thank you so much, Oliver. You did so beautifully, and your artwork is brilliant, and your ideas and the reasons why you chose those pictures were perfect. Thank you. Well done. And we have Tajiri next, please. So can we have Tajiri? Before I start with Tajiri, can I have Regan up, please? So Regan knew he was learning about the Romans, and Regan made this at home. Did you make it with your dad? So Regan, or with your granddad, lovely. So Regan's granddad and Regan are absolute stars, and that we love this. So thank you, Regan. I'm just going to show, just stand to the side for me. And up here you can see Regan in action there. He's making that at home, and it is absolutely beautiful. So thank you, Regan, for actually really getting involved in our learning. So Tajiri and Kathy are going to share with us all about Roman soldiers. They have learned about what they needed, and they were able to tell us a little bit about their weapons and armour. Ariel, where are you? Ariel, could you tell me what they wore? No, actually, let's go back to the helmet. Can you tell me what parts of the head the helmet protected? The neck, what arms? You want to come up? Can I have Kira as well, because I've got your picture? Kira, you don't have to, that's fine, you don't have to. Yeah, Ozan, I've got your picture as well. Does anybody else want to come up? It's up here, I'll show you in a minute. Does anybody else want to answer up in the front?
Where's mine?
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so come to the side a little minute. So we have Ariel.
Maybe I should move this.
You just stand to the side with me. Thank you. So, could you tell us a little bit about the legs? About the legs, tell me, where's the tunic? Could you point to the tunic for me? Well done, excellent. And can you point to the shield? Fantastic. And as we know, Regan put the helmet on, obviously go on the head. Regan, could you just tell me what else the helmet protected? It protected the back of the neck and the nose, that's right, and it kept the ears clear. We also looked at, Ozan, you had a gladiator. Could you go and put your picture? Ozan, could you put the shield? Thank you. Point to the spear. The spear, the stick for poking. That's it. Well done. Is that sharp? Excellent. Did you enjoy this topic?
Yes.
Thank you. And Kira's up here as well. Kira, that's beautiful colouring. Thank you, Kira. And
Jack.
Jack, that's such beautiful colouring up there. I've seen the lines and the perfect choice of colours. So thank you. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you. Well done, you. So next we have Next we have Wojciech. So there we are. This, would you like us to talk from here, or would you like a couple of volunteers up? It looks like George wants to volunteer. Come round. Wojciech is sharing some of their Roman pottery. So they really enjoyed this, and they used real clay, and they got real feel for the pottery, and they used tools to make their pottery. And in the picture, it looks like they've made a mixture of things. Nico, what did you make? Did you make a bowl or a cup or a bottle?
But it was the other way around.
I can see your cup right there, and looks like it's got a handle, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Excellent. And Brett, you made a cup too, yeah? And what did the Romans drink out of their cups?
I think Romans drink water out of their cups.
They did drink water out of cups. And what might the grown-ups have drunk? Anybody know? Well done, thank you. Wine, and that is one of our Wojciech telling us that they drank wine. I've got a lovely picture here of Brett carving using tools. And there we have Cajun as well. And here we have China carving away. So they were scratching designs in because Romans used to scratch their designs in, but the Greeks did something different. Who remembers? So the Romans scratched in and the Greeks did something different. The Greeks painted and the Romans scratched in. That's right. That's the difference between the pottery. That's another class. Okay, did you want to share anything else?
Yes.
What would you like to say?
Look at one picture there. It's like a blue Peter badge.
Oh. Okay. Nico, did you want to add something? Did you want to tell us? Oh, you said something, didn't you?
That's all.
One of you want to
Did you enjoy making the pottery?
Yeah, so I remember we walked in the temple and suddenly
We did. We went to St Albans, didn't we? And we visited, and we're going to hear all about that as well from Stuart class. Did you enjoy the visit? Yes. Yes. Good answer.
Yeah, but somebody wouldn't take us to it.
Oh, okay. But we do remember some good things about it. Excellent.
And we saw the Roman.
And you saw the Roman pottery, didn't you, in the Roman bath area? Brilliant. And the mosaics, and you saw the mosaics too. Brilliant talking, Wojciech. Yeah, thank you, Wojciech. Would you like to go?
That is the mug.
That looks like that? A mug. A mug. Looks like a mug. Thank you. Oh, thank you. And thank you, Wojciech. And no, I know. So these actually belong to Oliver. I've got their pictures here as well, and them in doing the same. And they're using a different material. It's a little bit softer to use. And if you did want to have a look, we've got a model over there as well. And there they are, busy working and engraving patterns in. And then we've got some more here. Okay. Let's. Excited now about Stuart. They've got lots to say about our St Albans visit. Right, nice big clear voices there, yeah?
reason why we went was our trip, our topic called Emperors and Empires, is related to our trip. We went on a bus to get to the Millennium. When we arrived, we went to see how the theatre was built.
We visited a theatre which was used for entertainment, games and so on. Even though it looked like it could barely fit 500, the theatre could fit 2,000 to 3,000 people. There were clown shows, singing and dancing, mimicking of miming, and many more.
I got a town house in the one at my house, and I also called the car that this other letter I called the townhouse, including a wine shop and the main house. And I also called the town that in the old days they didn't have electricity, so they had to put water in the hole of the car and it warmed up.
In this picture, we went to a stunning and massive cathedral. Inside the cathedral was phenomenal. The stained glass was very beautiful. For some people in my class, it was their first time going to a cathedral. I've never gone into a cathedral before, and for the first time it was very nice. Inside the cathedral there is a story about how the Romans conquered the mighty England. When we went to the cathedral, we saw the glass window which had the glass window which had Jesus, God and Mary, and it was beautiful, and it felt like I was in a museum.
The last thing we had a look at was the mosaic and the pots, but I'll be talking about the pottery. The pots and jars had many different uses. Some of these uses were holding wine, water and olive oil. Some of the pots were shaped more like plates. Out of all the things that I saw, the pots were definitely my favourite.
We will be talking about the artifacts. The shackles were used so slaves couldn't run away. The two loops went around their ankles and the heavy metal part weighed them down.
The helmet is for the Romans to put on their head, and it will protect their head from getting injured. The helmet is made out of metal. It feels very hard on their head, so it doesn't fall out of their head, because if it falls out of their head, another Roman will kill them by hitting them with their shield and swords.
The jar was used to carry water, wine, and Roman washing essentials.
So this is the book that we've been reading for this term, and it's called The Goose Guard by Terry Deary. So the book is about this boy named Brutus, and a priest came up to him and said, "Brutus, who's the god of reading?" And then the girl Fabia told him the wrong answer, and he wanted to revenge. And now, when he walked down, he found himself in pretty big trouble. He was going to kill the geese, but in the end he didn't.
After we saw the Roman things, we had lunch with our friends, and we also took a picture by the lake.
Thank you, everyone, for watching Inspiration Assembly. We hope you enjoyed it.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed learning about what all the classes in Inspirations have learnt too, and they're all very different and had their own little touch and their own little ways of showing and remembering things. So thank you to Jiri, thank you Wojciech, thank you Oliver. Thank you, Stuart, and thank you, Keller, and thank you, parents, for supporting at home and for helping us and for coming today. We really appreciate that. So we hope you've enjoyed that too. And I'll just show you a couple more pictures of the different mosaics here, but there's some things on display as well. And spend a few moments coming to talk to the children. It'd be really lovely to talk to children, and then they'll want to go to break, and you'll probably got things to do too. So yeah, I'll just show you a couple more pictures. We have Harrison really likes the underground and he's done his own mosaic. And actually on the underground there's lots of mosaics, so we noticed that too. And Harrison also loves making his mosaics. Oh, that's not a hammerhead shot, that's wrong. So that Harrison likes to do his little cubes, and that's another way of showing his mosaics, and actually it's more real, it's not a drawing. And then Harry's got a lovely football there, he's a bit of a Tottenham fan. We've got Ethan, he's a bit of an entertainer, he's got top hat and bow, and we've got Penguin there by Jack, and Katie's ginger cat, started off as a black cat and turned into ginger cat. Kira's got a lovely pink cat there, and a beautiful butterfly, and a lovely fish by Zachariah. And Crystal's not here today, she's moving house, but she's done a lovely sloth there. And Heidi, who's not in today, but she's also made us a hammerhead shark. So thank you very much, and yeah, so I'm going to finish the assembly now, so thank you very much.